This week you can win $100, but you won't because it's a scam. Look at the Scam School.
This episode of Scam School brought to you by Domain.com.
Oh, hell yeah. It's just like my grandfather used to always say to me, shut up, I'm watching the game. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. Hello, beautiful people, I'm Brushwood. This week, we're back at the Handlebar, back with Diamond Jim Tyler, and this time we learn a functional way that you can cheat at anything, any game. You're Lord of the Cheats. Let us begin with the toast, gentlemen. All right, back at the Handlebar in Austin, Texas, right here at 5th and Brazos with one of my BFFs in all of magic, Mr. Diamond Jim Tyler, who, if I'm not mistaken, claimed he wanted to give all of us free money. Is that true?
Sort of. We're gonna play a little game. I've got some envelopes numbered 1 through 6 here.
All right.
Each one of these has some money inside. I'm not gonna say how much, how little.
Can I inspect to make sure there's not like a 6 on both sides or on one side? All right, I believe you.
And now what we're gonna do is each of us is gonna roll the die, and I'll let you guys go first. You'll each roll a die, and then whatever number you get to keep that envelope with the money inside. The very last envelope, I'll keep.
Seems legit. Seems legit.
And I'm just gonna show you, it's not a loaded die. It doesn't always land 3.
Or 2.
Yeah,
or 5.
Pretty random. Have you go first.
All right.
Roll the die, whatever you get to keep. 3.
3. Yeah, I just smell that we're about to get screwed somehow.
2. Okay, fine, 2.
I will take 6. 6. All right, got it.
Go for it. Good luck. 1. There you go.
I'm number 1.
All right, what about you?
Good, sir. 4 or 5. One of those 2.
Get something. Whoa!
Just for the sake of theatricalness, why don't you open your envelope first?
Oh, it's sealed and everything.
Yeah, boy, that's a hell of a thing when you're at a bar and a man comes in and said, "Hi, I'd like to give all of you free money. It's in these envelopes, I promise."
Oh, we got 50.
We'll play money.
I got real money. No!
Fake money still.
Sorry, man. What'd you get? Oh, the same. Will you open it for me? Just
Okay.
see what I won.
We'll
What'd I
see.
get? What'd I get?
See, now all of us want to go back and check and make sure they don't have like a secret pocket or nothing in there. Dude, that was amazing. Everybody toast this man. I want to know how this one's done. All right. Well, the good news is since somebody's swimming in his own $100 bill, that means all the drinks are on Diamond Jim Tyler. But I do demand that we find out exactly how we can do this at home.
Well, the way this works, it's not a loaded die. That's what's clever about this. It's called an elimination die. This is something you can make at home yourself. It took about 3 minutes to do this. And all we did is on the 4 side of the die, we drilled an extra hole and then just take a black Sharpie and color in the hole.
Is that the one that we gimmicked?
Yes.
Because I actually thought you were showing the wrong side. So normally on a regular die, the 2 sides add up to be 7, right?
That's right,
So like
that's
this
right.
is the natural 5, and on the other side there's a 2 on there.
right.
And then likewise, opposite of the 3 should be a 4, but instead, that looks so good you would not think that we just did that with my stupid drill and my stupid Sharpie.
No, I know.
So obviously this is a simple version of what you could do with an elimination die, but what are some of the other things that you can use it for? Like if you actually wanted to cheat someone at a game.
Like a board game?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, let's imagine you're playing like Trouble or Wahoo. You had a duplicate die, and you didn't want someone to get a 6 or a 1 to get out. Well, you make a double 5 die, and so now they can't get the number they need to get out, but you're moving around the board really fast.
I guess also you would eliminate, if you were doing anything that dealt with like evens or odds, you would all of a sudden, what normally is 3 evens and 3 odds, all of a sudden becomes, 4 odds and 2 even.
But this, I've used it to basically force the number 4. By removing the 4, there's no way for you guys to roll a 4.
See, this is what's brilliant, is because when you think of a loaded die, you think in terms of trying to cause it to land on a single number. But if you just change the rules of the game, then all of a sudden avoiding a number becomes what you actually want.
The only problem with of making your own elimination die is that when someone rolls the die, when a 5 comes up, they're going to see another 5 on the other side of the die.
So let me ask you guys, the entire time we were playing, did any of you guys notice anything about the die?
I didn't notice it while we were rolling.
Well, it's like below the radar. So you did.
And it was like this puzzle, like,
Yeah. Well, and this is what's amazing is you started off saying, look, I want you to see it's not any kind of tricky die. And the fact that you showed it immediately, my brain went like, well, it must not be a tricky die because he just showed me by rolling it or whatever.
So I had a special set made. I call them 7 lucky dice. They look just like dice you'd buy from Walmart.
Only you're not drilling them at home and using
Right.
Brian's Sharpie in order to make them.
And I had these custom made so that the opposite numbers are on the opposite side.
Wait, so you
when
don't run into this situation?
That's right. So when a 6 comes up, the 6 is on the opposite side. So that problem never happens. And the nice thing is with 6 dice, 6 elimination dice, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, you can let them go to the trouble to number the envelopes and mix them up. And if you know which envelope has the magic
Wait, so
thing
this
in
is
it,
6 different
6
force
different,
dies?
yes.
Oh, this is great.
So you could have them number the envelopes.
And
the
each one, the duplicate is
You
on the other
bring
side.
in a die that eliminates their number, and then I have another die that's a normal die that looks just like it for
This
switching.
is extremely clever. That's fantastic. Okay, so we got the general idea here. Who wants to walk us through and prove that they understand the way you use this?
Fine, me.
Oh, I understand that Joe has some ledger domain for us. Take it away, Joe.
Hey guys, do you want to try this game out?
Of course I do.
I'm gonna number these and you can verify their
As
envelopes.
one does, and by the way, while you're labeling those, let me just say real quick, the cardinal sin of all magicians is they say what they're gonna do, and then they do exactly that. So I would never be caught dead saying like, I'm about to do these things. Because people are like, are you really? I don't believe you, sir. However, those
All right.
are lovely numbered envelopes. How shall we split these up though, sir?
Well, we're gonna just basically roll a die. Whatever number you get is the envelope you take.
All right, give me.
Is that a real
I'm
die?
going first. Me.
Yeah, sure.
Three.
3.
3 for me. Boom. Take it, Jim.
All right, let's see what I get.
So now remember, there's
There you go,
real
sir.
money in these envelopes.
4. There you go. 5. You got it. All right, it's all you, sir. 4. 4. Keep going. You and you 2. Take 2.
All right, and I get to keep the leftover.
Of course, yeah. Take your trash.
And now we
jerk.
get to see what kind of
All
money
right, let me
everybody
see
got.
what I got. I get to give
Yeah.
Joe a foot rub. That's
right,
somebody's
I'll cash that in
applauding
later.
for this.
I'm next. Kiss my rogue's ring.
Because he's
ready?
wearing, because he's wearing a robe. You're not gonna kiss it?
No.
All right, fine. What about you, Scott?
Suddenly got very scary. Bark like a dog.
Are you gonna do it? Okay, good job. Brian.
STF.
And I have, give me a free beer. There you go.
Well,
right.
what pray tell do you have, sir?
What do I have? Oh, look, it's an actual $20
It's a
bill.
giant middle fingers. Well done, Joe. Dude, that was amazing. Hey man, we want to give a huge thanks to Diamond Jim Tyler for slumming with us. Make sure to pick up his dice. They're custom made so that you can eliminate any number, and they're available right now at scamstuff.com. It's gear for the modern rogue. And of course, if you have a comment, post them down below. I read all of that stuff. It's like a sickness I can't stop. And make sure to join us next week, because you've heard of prune wine and prison hooch. Get ready for bean bourbon. It'll be a gas. I couldn't say that with a straight face, I'm sorry. This is lacquer thinner. And of course, if you have a comment, post it down below. I read all of that stuff. It's like sickness in me. It's like a live wire right into my brain where you can puppeteer me like you're a puppet master. And I'm all like, please don't puppeteer me. I wish you wouldn't puppeteer me. And you're like, shut up, Brian. You are my meat puppet. I'm like, why are you so cool? You're like, because I own you. I am the heart and soul of YouTube. And I say, what must I do for freedom? And you say, ha 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 ha, freedom. A being such as yourself can never have freedom. You shall die alone. Hello, beautiful people. I'm the giant middle finger.